Kemi stared at the empty kitchen shelf. 1 cup of rice, half a bottle of palm oil, salt almost finished. Her children were asleep in the next room. 3 small breaths rising and falling in rhythm. She checked her phone again. 0.00. No alert, no credit, no helper. She leaned against the wall and whispered, God, tomorrow is another day, but tonight I don't know what to do. Then she remembered the words her late mother used to say, cook what you have, faith feels what hands cannot. So Kemi tied her wrapper, washed the pot and placed it on the stove. She poured the last cup of rice into the pot, measured it carefully. Not enough for even one child. She added too much water. She thought but hoped it could stretch. As the stove flame flickered weakly, she turned to check on the children. A few minutes later, she returned and froze. The pot looked different. The water was thick, not watery, thick. She leaned closer. Beans, tomatoes, crayfish. Kemi stepped back in fear. She had not bought beans in weeks. Tomatoes were a luxury she could not afford. Crayfish? Impossible. Her hands shook as she lifted the lid. The pot was full. Stew bubbled gently. Not burning, not overcooked. Perfect. She searched the kitchen frantically. No open bags, no delivery, no knock on the door. The windows were shut. Kemi sat on the floor and wept. No loud tears. Quiet ones. The kind that come when fear finally gives way to awe. She remembered the scripture she had read that morning. The jar of flour was not used up, and the jug of oil did not run dry. Mommy, it smells nice, her youngest said, rubbing sleepy eyes. Kemi served them. Full plate, second helping. Third, the pot did not empty. Each time she served, there was still more. Her children laughed. They ate until they were satisfied, something they had not done in weeks. When they finished, the pot still had food. Kemi covered it and went to bed, trembling. At dawn, she rushed back to the kitchen. The pot was still warm. The food was still there. Not sour, not spoiled. Fresh. She served breakfast again, and lunch, and dinner. For 3 days, the same pot fed the family. On the 4th day, Kemi received a call, a job offer she never applied for, a salary advance, a contract starting immediately. That night, the pot finally emptied. Kemi knelt in the kitchen and understood. The miracle was not to make her lazy. It was to make her survive, not forever, just long enough. She whispered, thank you for feeling what I could not. Moral of the story? God does not always send money. Sometimes He sends provision. Sometimes He fills the pot instead of the pot. And sometimes the miracle starts only after you place the empty plate on the fire.